Okay, so you're going to stay around for extra credit, huh? Okay. Let me do a quick tip here. And this is just one that I use every now and again. And the reason I'm going to do this example is it really takes some of the things we've been learning and just kind of has you thinking a little bit more outside the box. Here's what I've done. I have a male vocal here. Let me mute this. So there's basically two tracks. If you're not familiar with Reason, there's two tracks here that come up on these two channels here. So I've muted the second channel here. So here's the first one. We've heard this example before. It's in your example file.
Cool against my skin.
So here's what I've done. I've just copied that track onto another track here, which I have over here, and I've just renamed this copy for gate. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute the very first one. I've set up a noise gate on this second track. Now we've seen this before. Let me just bring this down. Okay, we don't need to see those tracks anymore. Okay, so here is our noise gate on this second track. And with this threshold, of course, set this way, I'll hear everything.
Where do we begin?
But if I just bring that up, then I'll only hear the very loud parts, right?
Oh my.
Let's start from the top again.
My skin. Where do we begin?
So you can see what I've done. I've just set up a noise gate so only the very loud parts of the vocal will come through. And here's what I did. If I go down here and set this to 0, then we won't actually hear anything that's coming out of this channel, right? We'll hear the lead vocal, but the second part that has been gated, we actually won't hear through the main mix. But the reason I'm doing this is that I've set up an echo on here on an effects send. I'll turn that on, and if you've seen pre and post before, if we set this up to be pre-fader, and guess what happens? Even though this fader is all the way down here, then only the very loud parts of this track will go out to the echo and come back. And let's see if we can make this happen.
Cool against my skin. Where do we begin?
Do you hear that? Only the loud parts get echoed.
Can we get back? Can we get back what we wasted?
So you can see in this example, there's lots of very cool things you can do with Dynamics processors. Just think about all the ways you could split off a signal and process it completely different, and then use that split off signal to then do something else. Thanks so much for your time. We'll see you on the next masterclass. Cheers.